presented by Sprite. The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal. We welcome you to 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Charlotte Hornets. And for Charlotte, a tall task for them to win this one. On the road against a much superior team, their margin for error, pretty thin. So Charlotte, they're coached by Steve Clifford. What can you tell me about him, Shaq?
Well, he's a results type of guy, you know. He tells his players, hey, this is what I want, this is what I need you to do, and I need results. And he's all about winning. Last year was the best year in a long time under him. You know what, Ernie? Even though he's a young, no-name guy, they trust him.
Are you a results guy?
Of course I am.
What's your favorite result?
2 + 2 results in 4.
Wow. Dr. O'Neal, at your service. Here's Kevin Harlan.
The crowd is assembled here at the FedEx Forum, downtown Memphis, Tennessee, looking for a Grizzlies victory. Last game for the Hornets, they picked up the W against the Celtics. In kind of a close game, only a 4-point win, but a win nonetheless.
And they lit it up from the three-point line. You don't always have to shoot like that to win a game, but it sure doesn't hurt.
Their percentage from deep was excellent. Just take a look at the box score.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Henderson and MKG will fill out the wings. Al Jefferson out there with Williams. And it's Walker in at the 1. Shot clock at 6. Off target from three-point range. The inside. Henderson defending. Gasol's shot is good.
What a finish with that hoop.
24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. Right side Jefferson tries from 16 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's Gasol. Into Zach Randolph. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
He got it up. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Grizzlies up 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break.
Next Thursday night, December 18th, Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Live from Oracle Arena. Be there.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, the defense has been terrific. They came out right from the beginning, alert and focused, and they've been really good at that end of the floor.
And I think Coach has to be pleased with the effort, Steve.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Inside, Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Williams is out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Stevenson in at the small forward. Udrich, the pass to Carter. Sinks that one from the post.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And the Hornets with possession here. It's a three-point game. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
Well, you know, the fans out in Brooklyn desperately hoping for their team to win that one.
That's good.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
And Udrich kicks to Green. Right side Green. And no good. Trying to use the glass. It's stolen by Green. Carter outside. With 1 on the clock. And he hits the jump shot. And the first half ends in a close one. Grizzlies lead by 2. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. It's been quite a game for Mo Williams.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just the little things that make all the difference. He's been terrific in so many areas out there.
You know, the numbers don't necessarily jump out at you, but he's really making his presence felt out there with everything he's doing.
Z-Bo and Marc Gasol are up front. Conley and Allen are the guards, and it's Lee in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Stolen by Henderson.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Great job. Taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
Kemba Walker, quick, got a great handle on the ball. He's a blur in transition. And what I like about him, he's always looking to push the tempo for easy baskets, and he's tough, not afraid of the moment.
And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game. And Walker tough to stay in front of, but yet Clark, he's become a great finisher around the rim.
Well, you know, you have to be able to do that at his size. He's listed at 6'1", which I think is really generous. He's more 5'10", 5'11". And he understands that's an area that he has to continue to expand and add to be the potent offensive player he's capable of being.
He feeds it to Kid Gilchrist to the right side. Goes up the baseline. It's rebounded by Randolph. Conley with it. Right side, Conley. That's good. Huge shot there, and the crowd, Clark, knows it.
Complete euphoria there, Kevin. They're going crazy.
You talk about some happy people, man. These fans are fired up.
We're at the end of
Tuesday, December 16th, Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors take on Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies. It's Western Conference action. You don't want to miss it.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
How about the creativity? Guys, terrific vision to pick out that pass and set up the basket.
Some serious creativity. And here is Green. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. At the 3, MKG and Cody Zeller at the 4. Williams out there with Henderson. And it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Marc Gasol is a problem. They're having a lot of trouble dealing with what he's given.
The Hornets on offense, trailing by 4. Williams against Conley. Williams dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Back to Williams. Kicks to Henderson. Goes back up. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Neither team having any trouble putting the ball in the basket.
Nope, nada. I mean, we haven't seen much defense either. I mean, both of these teams really locked into trying to outscore each other.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
Second team foul. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. From deep, Walker. And Lee pulls it down.
Yeah, again, iffy shot selection there. Defender draped all over.
Well, you got to understand who's guarding you in that situation. I mean, if he's on you tight, you can't just rise up and try to shoot over the top.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice overall effort, Kevin.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, Marc Gasol.